All right, back to Explore Montana. This time we're going to be adding our navigation links. And to let you know, this information all came from a website from Visit Montana or visitmt.com. When you're looking for URLs to social media icons, they are at the very bottom of their page, of course. Just click it and you can access the links. And websites do change, they're always being updated. So if links or pages content changes a little bit, that's quite all right. Just make sure all of your navigational elements work properly. All right, let's start with a table of contents. Okay, layout menu. Oh, first of all, let's make sure our paragraph styles. What do I want to pull into the TOC? It's going to be these big words here. So headline title is what I want to pull in. Okay, back to TOC, layout, table of contents. And I had already started this. I'm going to remove it and go back to square one. The name of the text on the page is going to be contents. I've got a style that I don't think is set up right. I don't think either one are correct, so it's kind of nice to kind of go back and forth and modify them as needed. But the style we're going to use is a TOC title that I've got in my paragraph styles already. The elements we're going to be pulling over is headline title, adding this. Let's see, what is going to be our style? I think it's going to be TOC text. Not quite sure why I've got that in there, but let's do text only. And we want, after the entry, a page number and a tab in between the two. Make sure you've got this Create PDF Bookmarks checked because we want to make that automatic, and we'll go check that after we make the TOC. Hitting OK, clicking and dragging in here. Okay, I like part of it, I don't like part of it, and that's all right because we're going to modify this. First of all, let's take a look at this. I like the way this looks. Paragraph styles, but I want it wider. So I'm going to go to TOC text, double click it, find our tabs, and here's my right tab. I'm not quite sure I like it that tight. I'm going to move this over a little bit, 7.5. All right. And just to kind of reiterate here, what we've done before is a leader is a period space bar to create the dots afterwards. Oh, I do like that better. All right, so that one works nicely. Contents doesn't work at all, right? This is Helvetica, medium condensed. Let's double check this. The title should be Helvetica as well. Basic formats, Helvetica. It wants to go to Pro, huh? Okay, let's just try this. Is there a condensed? We're going to do light condensed and make this a little bit bigger. Let's make this 36 on 36. Okay. Is it white? Making sure it's white. Character color is not, it's black. Now let's make it the white, and I want to make sure that it is not indented, but left aligned. All right, there's our TOC. That looks a little bit better. I might move it over here somewhere. Okay, there's what the page will look like at this point. Maybe down. Okay, so that's done. What's going to be next? We're going to be adding the, we want to check bookmarks. That's right. And then we'll add the social media icons on here. Let's go to bookmarks. Now in bookmarks, if it's not there, if any of these are not there, a lot of these are going to be found under window to interactive and these elements here. Okay. So bookmarks, I don't have contents, and I do want contents on here so it will actually go to a specific page, because Yellowstone Park will jump to page 4. Lodging will just jump to 6, I'm sorry. But let's make a content bookmark, contents. And then I'm not sure, it needs to go at the very top, but let's go ahead and move it. It's not going to let me go to the very top, so we'll just do it in stages here. Get that black line, let go, click and drag. That was a little easier, hopefully. There we go. Now I've got a bookmark set in here too. So we'll check this out when we get the PDF finalized. Social media icons. I'm going to clean this up just a little bit. Social media icons are going to go under here. And I did provide you with a Illustrator file. Let's pull this over. Oh, this drives me nuts when things don't want to work right. Let's check this out. Illustrator. If I move this, can I see it? Oh my gosh. Okay. So here's Illustrator, and I did provide you with some content here, some icons, and I did make a couple extras here too. I'll get rid of those for now. Okay. So social media icons, I'm going to click and drag just these two. I can do it one at a time too, but I'm going to copy them, go back to our InDesign file, and paste. Now these came over together, but they were aligned very nicely. And if you want to make a link, they've got to be separate. Well, it looks like they're grouped right now. So let's go ahead and, first of all, let's make this smaller because I don't want these huge. Okay, dragging them down. And they need to be a different color too. That's not going to stand out very well at all. Let's delete that. Go back to Illustrator. I'm going to copy and paste these, then change it to white, and now copy and pop them back in here again. Okay, I like that a little bit better. We're going to make them pretty small. Don't need to be too big at all. You can put them wherever you want to, but I'm just going to place them right under here. And then links need to be separate entities, but this looks like it's grouped. So I'll go to Object and Ungroup, and now they're two separate items. Ooh, this is two separate items as well. This we want to group to make sure they stay together. Object, group that one. Okay. So now I've got two things I can click on and make links. All right, so let's make some hyperlinks in here. There's a couple ways to do this, and it's going to be probably the way you find that you like better. All right, so we'll just go to hyperlinks first. And you can just go in here and type in, www.facebook.com, probably Montana, visitmt.com. I don't know what it's going to be, but that's when you're going to go back to the website, click on their icon, on the Facebook icon, and grab the URL and pop it in here. So just for quick sake here, I'm just going to pop these in here, and that's all you've got to do. And there's your first link. Instagram, you can again click right, or I didn't even click anywhere, I just popped it right in here. But if you want other options, you can click on new hyperlink, or the button here for the plus sign does the same thing. And again, I'm going to keep it simple and just go to instagram.com. And when I make this link, I'm going to click on shared destination. It'll be easier to find down the road. We'll just go ahead and click OK here. All right, so that's two simple ways to do it. And then we're going to be doing navigation. And now we'll be working on buttons a lot. So I'm going to go back to the InDesign, or the Illustrator file. My apologies. I'm going to grab these three, and I already moved them closer together. And I'm going to copy them all at the same time so they all stay the same height. Move that out of the way. And I'm going to paste them in here. As they're all together as a group, I'm going to go ahead and size them. And then you can place them, you can align it, do your placement wherever you think you want to put them, and then make sure again you ungroup it if you copy it this way, so they become three separate items. Okay, and they're moving the same together, so we should be good. Okay, so this one, we're going to be making buttons this time. Going to buttons and forms, I'm going to go to type and make it a button. I'm going to name it nicely, really well, so I know what we're doing. This is going to be previous page button. Add the action, so when we do the interactivity, it knows what to do if the user clicks on it. This is going to go to the previous page. Pretty simple. This button, again, make it a button first, then name it. This is going to be next page button. On release and tap, leave that as is. Action, you guessed it, go to next page. And that is simple there too. And this one is going to be another button. This is going to be, we're going to make this the contents page. So does it really need to be on this page? No, not really. It needs to be on the next 3 pages for sure, okay? So this is going to actually be the contents button on release and tap. And this one always has to go to the same page, right? The contents page. So we're going to destination. And we're going to choose, this is the document I'm in right now, yes. And the contents is actually the destination we're going to. And here you see the other 3 items that were put in bookmarks automatically with the TOC. So I am going to the contents page. And that's going to work out pretty well. Now let's kind of get out of here and see what happens. You know what we're going to do? We're going to pop these 3 things on the other 3 pages first. I'm going to copy, go up, go on pages. Let's go to this spread. And we should be able to paste in place. Let's check it out. Paste in place. Okay. Go to this one. Paste in place. And we'll go here too. Paste in place. And if you like them, then you're good to go. But guess what we should have done first? I will take this one off this page, actually. We'll delete that. But let's go ahead. We should be saving these things. I'm going to save it as nav1, just so I can keep track of all the versions that I've got. Nav1. Stick it here. And then we're going to go look for the animation here, or the navigation. Let's check it out. Interactive. We'll go to the interactivity preview and see what happens here. There it comes. To go smaller, we'll go to the next page. Let's see what happens here. If I go to next, my next did not work. So let's go to the next page. Let's see. Okay. Well, that's not working. So let's just go back here and check this out. What is happening? And this happens a lot, so that's all right. Let's go to the buttons and forms and see what we did wrong. Next page. Go to next page. This should work just fine. Next page button. Go to next page. Let's see. Next page. Previous page works. Son of a... Is it only working on this one page? Oh, it's only going to work on that one page. You know what? Okay, let's just check this out. I would think that would work just fine. Let's do an export. Let's make sure it's saved first. And export. And this is going to be Adobe PDF Interactive. I'm going to stick it here. That's fine where it is. Save. And let's see what happens. Take all pages. Open full screen mode. Don't really want to do that, but I do want to make sure it's in spreads. And I want to view after exporting. Okay. And we wait patiently. Okay, here we go. Well, while we're here, let's see if bookmarks are here. There's our bookmarks. and they work well. Okay, closing that out. Let's see what happens here. Going back. Okay, it's working here. So the view only worked. This is good to know. Everything's working. Hit the home button or the contents button, and there we go. And let's see what happens here if I hit Facebook. It actually opened Facebook. Not that I want to show you my personal stuff, but I did open Facebook on its own. So that's good. So everything is working. Okay, because we were on one page, we couldn't go to the next page. We can only go left once in the preview. So now that we know that these items are working, we can go on to the next thing. Let me go down in size here, and we'll go to part 3.